Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, student. How are you today? Fine? Okay, I'm fine too. Thank you for asking me. Okay, for the first, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Gusnita Ariani, and you can call me Miss Nita or Miss Ani. Okay, before we continue the material of today, it will be better if we pray together. Pray begin. Finished. Okay, students. I will be check your attendance list first. So, do you absent today? No, there is no absent today. Okay, good. Okay, for the previous material, do you still remember what is the material previous? No, you cannot still remember? Okay, I will be explain again. For the material of previous, it will be discussed about present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is a verb tense used to express actions that occurred at a non-specific time. The present perfect tense is also used to express actions that started in the past but continue into the present. Okay, we will be start our lesson today. Okay, students. So, do you know of the material of today? Okay, Miss will be explain the materials of today. It is about past perfect tense. So, past perfect tense is used when the speaker is talking about two different events at two different times in the past. One event ends before the second event happens. And the next, the pattern of past perfect tense. There are the patterns. For the first positive sentence, the formula is subject plus head plus verb 3. And for negative, subject plus head plus not plus verb 3. And interrogative, head plus subject plus verb 3. Okay, for examples, 1. She had written a letter. And 2. You had not gone to Mauritius for a business meeting. And number 3. Had the carpenter completed the furniture work. Okay, so student, do you understand for the material of today? Yes, we will continue the next material, but it is only explained by Miss. So, for the next material is about the signal of past perfect tense. A time signal is something that is used as a time indicator that is most often used in a sentence, while its own function is to provide additional or more specific information to the readers. For the following time signals are used incorrectly in the past of perfect tense. There are 5. 1 before, for the meaning is belum, and 2 after, the meaning is setelah, and number 3 when, the meaning is ketika, and 4 until, the meaning is sampai, and the last only, or the meaning is hanya. And a sentence will not be complete without an arrangement along with sentences using the use of time signal will be placed at the beginning, middle, or end. So, this is the examples of use past perfect tense for the sentences. So, you look the material in the PowerPoint. So, Miss will be explain again. In order you will be understand and will be practice by yourself. So, for the positive, I had thrown the ball, and number 2, you had thrown the ball, and 3, he or she or it had thrown the ball, and 4, we had thrown the ball. Okay, for the negative, I had not thrown the ball, and number 2, you had not thrown the ball, and 3, he, she, it had not thrown the ball, and the last, we had not thrown the ball. So, for the interrogative, had I thrown the ball, and 2, had you thrown the ball, and number 3, had he, she, it thrown the ball, and 4, had we thrown the ball. Next, the pattern. There are 3 patterns of using when, before, and after. So, the past perfect tense subject plus have plus verb 3 plus complement plus when or before or after plus past tense or subject plus verb 2 plus complement. For example, 1. Past perfect expresses an activity that occurred before another time in the past. 1. She had gone to school before she went to market. 2. The talent show had begun before we arrived in aula. And 2. Past perfect expresses an activity that was completed before a particular time in the past. 1. The teacher had punished students when they come late. And 2. Santi had swept the floor when the family visited her yesterday. And the last past perfect expresses an activity that occurred after another time in the past. 1. My friend read a storybook after she had finished her homework. And 2. The audience applauded after the artist had given a very beautiful performance. So, students, do you understand? For the material of today, if you will be don't understand, you will ask me by WhatsApp or in the school. So we can do exercise in the PowerPoint. Have prepared the questions. You will be answered by yourself. Okay, students? Yes? Okay. So, for the question for the number 1, it is about what is the definition of past perfect tense, and give the example of past perfect tense, and what is the formula of past perfect tense, and how do we use the past perfect tense. And then second question, there are 5. For the first, had you finished all your homework before you started watching TV? And the next question, had she worked here before 2013? And number 3, had it stopped snowing when you came in? And 4, had he established his own love firm before he got married? And the last, had they met each other before the party? Okay, student. I think enough for the material of today. Before I will end my class today, I will conclude the material of today. It is about past perfect tense. So, the past perfect tense is also called the third perfect. Is a verb tense used to talk about actions that were completed before some point in the past. Okay, I hope you will be remember of the material of today, and you will be practice be yourself. I'm
I'm so sorry for my mistakes, student. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.